Hello, everyone. Good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are watching from. And welcome to Wisdom. And thank you for all your support. And I've already, I think, have few subscribers and few views, and that's great, motivating me. And today we're going to talk about the recent budget, which happened in the UK, and the Chancellor released some changes for ISAs, which is the individual saving accounts. So I would like to talk about the individual savings account today. Before that, there was a great day today. Went for a run for an hour. So I would like to make this channel as a more motivating and a lifestyle content channel. Yeah, great run around 7 miles in an hour, not so fast, not so slow. Yeah. So what we're going to talk about today is ISAs, which is individual savings account. Individual savings account, what are they? If people don't know that, in the UK we have something called ISAs, which are broken into four different parts, which are cash ISAs, investment ISAs, LISAs, which are lifetime ISAs, and also innovative ISAs. Bit confusing, but that's the gist of it. And there's a lot of changes coming with some consultations going on, but you can put up to £20,000 from April to April every year. That's the tax year in the UK. So until now, or until next April, you can put £20,000 into a cash ISA or an investment ISA. In terms of a LISA, which is the lifetime ISA, you can only put £4,000 every year, and the government will top up £1,000 if you put £4,000. That's 25p per pound. And if you don't use the allowance, it runs out. It doesn't carry over. What the government doing is now they want people to invest more. At least that's what I'm assuming. So they are cutting the £20,000 allowance on the cash ISA to £12,000. So what that means is the £20,000 allowance stays, but like Lisa, you can only put £4,000 maximum. You can now only put £12,000 maximum on a cash ISA. Is it good or bad? That depends on the people. But that's a very important difference. For people over 65, they still get to keep their £20,000 allowance. And whatever happened in the past, whoever put money, and until April next year, whoever putting money into the cash ISA, that all stays the same. So you'll be grandfathered. But after April 2026, your allowance would be capped at £12,000 if you are not over 65. So for pensioners who wants to keep their cash and earn interest, yeah, great. In terms of cash, is it a great idea? I'm not going to get involved into it, but I will probably mention something. Inflation and money printing is all like happening. So is it a great way to keep cash as savings? I don't know, but that's individual circumstances. This is not financial advice. But what the government planning to do is they want to encourage people. If you have £20,000 to put away, a lot of people I don't think have the £20,000. If they do, you are very lucky and well off. Hats off to you. And you can put £4,000 into a Lisa, which if you're going to be a first-time home buyer, then you can put into that, and that money only can be opened for a first-time home buy under £450,000. But some consultations are going to happen to change the Lisa from January 2026. So they will have some changes, because at the moment, Lisa is like a first-time home buyer or a pension. So if you don't use it as for first-time home buy, you can use it after you retire for pensions. So it's still a great thing, because you still get 25% bonus on top of whatever you put in. So if you put £4,000 into it every year and max it out, you'll get £1,000 on top of that. And that's great for if you're saving towards buying a home, if not towards a pension. But that's all changing very soon. And then people don't talk about innovative ISA because it's for like investments, like high risk investments. So I guess I wouldn't talk about it for the moment. And then if you have a cash ISA and you have £20,000 to put away, you can max it out at 12,000 for the cash ISA. That I wouldn't do myself, but if you want, you can. And then you can put the Lisa at £4,000, and then you'll have £4,000 left to put on an investment ISA. But you can also do £4,000 into a Lisa and then £16,000 into an investment ISA, right? And I think this is a good problem to have if you have £20,000 to put away. And on top of that, people in the UK are a bit more lucky, I think, compared to everyone else, because if you have a lot of money, you can also put the money, if you're earning more than £60,000 a year. I know a lot of people don't, because the median income is around 45 to 50K. You can put £60,000 into a pension. We call something called a SIP, or like a salary sacrifice. There's some changes coming on the salary sacrifice as well, but SIP is called a self-investing pension plan. I would recommend everyone to put some money into a SIP, because that's something you can manage, and also the government will give you a tax relief. So for example, if you earn £20,000 a year and you decide to put like £10,000 into a pension, your tax will be calculated the £10,000 minus whatever you put into the pension. So then you will end up paying no taxes, because you have a personal allowance of around £12,000 or more. I'm not sure about the exact figure now, but it's around £12,000. So as long as you put £8,000 or more, you don't pay any taxes, and the government will give you the tax relief. But when you get the pension, access the pension after 58 at the moment, I think it's changing in 2026, you will actually have to pay, after your tax-free allowance, you have to pay the taxes. But I think that's a great idea to have for high rate earners as well. I know there's a lot of information I'm giving you, a lot of numbers going on. If you have any doubts, please feel free to, write it on the comment. I would love to hear what people have to say about my comments. And also, please don't mind me about my production quality. I am working on it. The first thing I'm going to work on is consistency, and then I'm going to work on my content, and then I'm going to work on my production quality, on how people receive this. And on top of all that, I would also say stay healthy, because whatever you save towards, if you're not healthy, then you can't enjoy that, right? So it's the best thing is to stay healthy. Go for walks, go for runs, be mindful about things. I guess be in the present, be content. That's all that I'm advising, that I also don't follow as much, but I would love to follow, and I am trying my hard, the best to follow that. And I hope I can be a motivation to you guys, that you can do all that. And top of that, you can also invest and make yourself healthy. And I would also give some future videos about how to stay healthy and fit and lose weight, and etc., etc., than the things that I do. On top of all that, they always say the best investments are, or the best investments accounts, I shall say, are the dead people's investment accounts. There's a reason why, because dead people can't access their investment accounts. You can't just keep going every day and look into it and then think, oh, why it's going up and down and whatever. So just don't worry about it. Like Warren Buffett always says, he only invests into companies where, if the market closes for the next 10 years, he doesn't care. Because if you don't want to buy something, don't even hold it for a day. If you want to buy something, then you don't mind about the market closing, because it's the free cash flow that you worry about the company is going to produce in the future. So buy great companies at great prices. And I will talk about other investment ideas like Benjamin Graham or Warren Buffett or Charlie Munger, these people that I follow, or Monish Prabrai, is about value investing. And also I would like to say, value investing doesn't mean it's not growth investing. It is both, because the whole point of investing is about, you want to beat the inflation in the market. So around 8 to 10% per annum, just to keep up with inflation. So this all sounds a bit daunting, but go back and check the videos, slow down the pace and listen to what I have to say. Leave your comment and tell me what you think about the content, and which part you need clarity on. I would always listen to your feedbacks, and then produce more content. And this is learning curve for me, guys, as well. So I hopefully get more consistent and make my content more, qualitative rather than quantitative. So thank you very much for listening to me. And I feel very fresh and healthy today. And I trying to get back to you guys soon with another video. Until then, thank you very much. Bye bye. And Vanakkam. This is like my mother tongue. How we say, I speak my mother tongue is Tamil. So I would like to finish my videos with a Tamil saying, so you guys can also learn things from different cultures. I would love to listen to new cultures, and this is like something different I would like to try. Engal வாழ்வும் எங்கள் வளமும் மங்காத தமிழென்று சங்கே முழங்கு. Thank you very much, and I will tell you the meaning of that later on a different video. Bye bye.